So I think technically that car isn't like part of my LLC. Bob, can you go hit that? Or
It's on the
you're
roof.
working that one?
Yeah, I just figured it was on the roof. And I don't know. Is this the wrong play?
Breaking news, the Supreme Court says Texas can enforce its own immigration law, arresting and in some cases deporting suspected undocumented migrants for now. Also tonight, the chilling bank robbery, the suspects 11, 12, and 16. And another royal image tonight that appears altered too, this one with the Queen. First, the Supreme Court ruling allowing Texas to enforce its own new immigration law for now. The law allowing police to arrest migrants suspected of illegally crossing into the U.S. And it allows Texas judges to remove them from the U.S. regardless of federal law. Terry Moran at the Supreme Court. Tonight, after a horrific racial attack, 2 former deputies sentenced. Part of a group of white officers accused of torturing 2 black men, shooting one of them and beating them. Tonight, one of those officers getting 20 years in prison. And what the judge said today while handing down the sentence. The race for president, and tonight, Donald Trump saying Jewish Americans who vote for Democrats, quote, hate their religion and should be ashamed of themselves. The White House responding tonight and Trump doubling down on his comments. Rachel Scott reporting. One of Donald Trump's former aides, Peter Navarro, sent to prison today despite trying to appeal it all the way to the Supreme Court. 24 hours after President Biden urged Benjamin Netanyahu against the offensive in southern Gaza into Rafah, what Netanyahu is now saying tonight, back up in Israel. The crisis in Haiti, our team is there. The U.S. State Department warning Americans in Haiti to be ready for possible chopper evacuations, to be ready to get to the U.S. Embassy if needed. Our Matt Rivers tonight showing us the scene, though, at the U.S. Embassy. Back in the U.S. tonight, that alarming bank robbery, the FBI arresting 3 suspects, just 11, 12, and 16. The new royal image tonight making news already. Now a second one reportedly altered, this one with the Queen. What's been spotted and what's going on here amid questions about Princess Catherine and that new video showing her out with Prince William. And longtime ESPN anchor Hannah Storm with our Robin Roberts tonight, revealing her battle with breast cancer, how she learned, no family history, what doctors discovered, and her message tonight, 3 daughters of her own.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Tuesday night. We begin tonight with this new ruling from the Supreme Court allowing Texas to take action on its own when it comes to illegal immigration, allowing Texas to arrest people suspected of crossing into the U.S. illegally, and in some cases allowing Texas to deport them. It comes after a major clash between the Biden administration and Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Late today, the Supreme Court, in a 6-3 ruling, the 6 conservative-leaning justices ruling in favor of the Texas governor. The court lifting the stay, the hold on that state's controversial new immigration law for now. The Biden administration calling the law unconstitutional and a clear violation of federal authority. So what does this mean, the immediate change on the ground in Texas? ABC's Terry Moran, who has covered the Supreme Court for years, leading us off from the court tonight.
Tonight, authorities in Texas can now, on their own, arrest people who they suspect are migrants here illegally, regardless of federal law, and even send them to Mexico. The Supreme Court's conservative majority granting Texas that green light for now to enforce its controversial immigration law. In a 6-3 order, the High Court rejected a request by the Biden administration to intervene and place the law, SB 4 as it's called, on hold while it is challenged in the lower courts. The Biden administration argues the Texas law is an infringement on the federal government's exclusive authority over immigration law, a power grounded in the Constitution and affirmed by the Supreme Court. Tonight, Texas Governor Greg Abbott called the court's order a, quote, clearly positive development. But in a concurring opinion, conservative justices Amy Coney Barrett and Brett Kavanaugh made clear that this is not the last word. They want the lower appeals court to render its judgment first on SB 4, and then the Supreme Court can review that. But in a scathing dissent, joined by Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, Justice Sonia Sotomayor warned that the court's order invites further chaos and crisis in immigration enforcement. Sotomayor adding, this law will disrupt sensitive foreign relations, frustrate the protection of individuals fleeing persecution, and deter non-citizens from reporting abuse or trafficking. The ruling comes as federal migrant apprehensions across the southwest border reached an average of 4,200 daily, a sharp decline from the peak of nearly 11,000 in a single day back in December.
So now this case goes back to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit with a nudge from some of the justices to move quickly, and that could mean this Texas law could be back before the Supreme Court soon, perhaps within days. Still, the White House tonight is saying that the court's order today will, quote, sow chaos and confusion at the border.
David, but not over yet, as you point out. Terry Moran doing this off tonight. Terry, thank you. We turn now to that chilling case that made national headlines, a horrific racial attack in Mississippi. Tonight, 2 former deputies sentenced, part of a group of white officers accused of torturing 2 black men, shooting one of them and beating them. Tonight, one of those officers getting 20 years in prison today. The judge calling the crimes, quote, egregious and despicable. Here's ABC's Faith Reed.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in. If you need to sell your house for any reason, click the link in this video to see if my offer is right for you. We make the process of selling your house easy and simple. No commissions, no fees. We'll buy your house in as-is condition, and you pick the closing date. No appraisals, no repairs, no hassles. All offers are completely confidential, and there is no obligation whatsoever. Click the link in this video and fill out a short survey so we can make you a cash offer. If you're struggling to sell your house, this is the fastest and easiest way to get money into your pocket ASAP. And yes, we will really buy your home in any condition. We've dealt with it all. Click the link now to see how much cash you can get for your house today. Best case scenario, you get rid of a huge pain in your butt in record time with a nice chunk of change in your pocket. What do you have to lose? Click the link and answer a few questions to get your cash offer now.
Ready for the big meeting?
I have to write this project plan.
I just need to reply to 40 emails.
Every day, your team gets sucked into endless writing tasks, and every day, hours disappear for everyone, except Pam. Hey, Pam. Because Pam uses Grammarly's AI to write in a few clicks, not a few hours. It's one seamless experience everywhere, and it works for the whole enterprise. That's why 70,000 teams trust Grammarly.
I was lost in the dark.
Grammarly, for business. Easier said, done.
Tonight, 2 former Mississippi Sheriff's deputies sentenced for their role in the brutal and racially motivated torture of 2 black men. Deputy Hunter Elwood getting 20 years. Lieutenant Jeffrey Middleton sentenced to 17 and a half years. They are 2 of 6 officers who have pleaded guilty to federal felony charges. According to court documents, the officers, part of a group nicknamed the Goon Squad, because of their willingness to use excessive force and not report it.
This Goon Squad has been operating without supervision.
In January of last year, the Goon Squad bursting into this home without a warrant after a white neighbor reported several black males for suspicious behavior. Michael Jenkins and Eddie Parker placed under arrest in their own home without any evidence of a crime. Prosecutors say the officers then repeatedly tased the 2 men, calling them racial slurs, beating them, and even sexually assaulting them over the course of 90 minutes. Deputy Elwood shooting Jenkins in the mouth, execution style, nearly killing him. And as he lay there bleeding, investigators say the 6 officers conspired to cover up their actions, even planting drugs in the gun.
The abject terror goes through them.
Today, Elwood apologizing to the victims. Parker saying he still suffers.
And David, the rest of the officers will be sentenced tomorrow and on Thursday. All 6 are facing additional sentencing on state charges at a later date. David.
The big story tonight. We turn now to the race to the White House. And tonight, Donald Trump saying Jewish Americans who vote for Democrats, quote, hate their religion and should be ashamed of themselves. The White House responding tonight to Trump doubling down on what he said.
Tonight, Donald Trump under fire from some of the nation's top Jewish leaders.
after saying that any Jewish person who votes for Democrats hates their religion.
Any Jewish person that votes for Democrats hates their religion, they hate everything about Israel, and they should be ashamed of themselves because Israel would be destroyed.
Today, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, the nation's top Jewish elected official, denouncing Trump's comments as reprehensible and dangerous.
Saying you hate Israel or your religion is one political view. It is unadulterated.
Second gentleman Doug Emhoff is also Jewish, outraged.
This is a disgusting, toxic, anti-Semitic thing to say by anyone, let alone people or
The anti-defamation under Trump's comments, defamatory and patently false. And White House spokesperson saying there is no justification for spreading toxic, false stereotypes that threaten fellow citizens. None. Late today, Trump doubling down.
I think that the Democrats have been very, very opposed to Jewish people.
President Biden himself today traveling to Nevada to court another group of voters, Latinos. Biden making sure Latino voters are well aware of Trump's comments attacking migrants for, quote, poisoning the blood of America.
It is a very sad thing for our country. It's poisoning the blood of our country.
The president firing back in an interview with Univision.
He said immigrants are poisoning the blood of this country. And this guy despises Latinos.
President Biden visiting both Nevada and Arizona today. He relied heavily on the Latino vote to win those states back in 2020, but polls have shown that his support among that critical group is slipping. The Biden campaign launching a national program to try to mobilize Latino voters.
President Rachel Maddow. Meanwhile, tonight, one of Donald Trump's former aides, Peter Navarro, now in prison tonight, despite his appeal all the way to the Supreme Court. Here's John.
Tonight, former White House advisor Peter Navarro became the first senior Trump administration official to go to prison. Convicted of contempt of Congress for refusing to cooperate with the January 6th committee.
This is the partisan weaponization of our judicial system.
He'll be spending up to 4 months in a low-security prison in Florida. Most of the inmates are elderly men convicted of white-collar crimes. He'll be required to do a job of some sort, likely low-level maintenance.
I think it's a shame. I think it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to our nation what they did to us.
This comes as Trump is calling for the prosecution of his political enemies, including former Congresswoman Liz Cheney, who led the January 6th committee. He says Cheney, quote, should go to jail.
Please rise for the horribly and unfairly treated January 6th hostages.
When at Trump rallies, he stands to salute the national anthem sung by inmates in prison for what they did on January 6th.
Yo, get off my bike. What are you doing?
Trump calls those people who attacked the Capitol patriots, suggesting he'll pardon them on his first day in office.
Over the past couple of years, many Republican leaders have sought to minimize or even forget about what happened on January 6th, but not Donald Trump. As he embraces those who attacked the Capitol, he is increasingly putting January 6th at the center of his 2024 campaign. David?
John Carlin tonight. Thank you, John. On Capitol Hill today, 2 former top military commanders were grilled by House lawmakers over the deadly U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. 13 U.S. servicemen and 170 Afghan civilians were killed in a suicide bomb attack at the airport in Kabul. That was back in August of 2021. Former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mark Milley, and retired General Kenneth McKenzie placed blame on the State Department for waiting too long to order evacuations. Milley acknowledging he doesn't know the exact number of Americans or Afghans who helped the U.S. trying to escape the Taliban who were left behind. Tonight, 24 hours after that phone call between President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Biden warning Netanyahu against the offensive in southern Gaza into Rafah. What Netanyahu is now saying tonight, it's back up from Israel.
Tonight, just hours after that phone call between President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, during which Biden warned Netanyahu a ground invasion in Rafah would be a mistake, the Israeli leader doubling down, telling lawmakers here in Israel there is no alternative. These defiant comments coming after that blunt warning from Biden, the two speaking for the first time in over a month. Yesterday, Netanyahu agreed to hold off on a ground operation until he consulted U.S. officials in Washington about an alternative approach aimed at protecting civilians. Overnight, these aid trucks rolling into northern Gaza, where the UN says famine may have already begun.
The Israeli government, and I met with a very senior person today, they insist there is no starvation in Gaza.
We are seeing vulnerable people suffering every single day. We're seeing a trickle of aid when we need a tsunami of food assistance.
David, Israel believes about 5 Hamas battalions plus Hamas's leader are holed up in Rafah, which is one reason a senior Israeli official tells me tonight there is no world in which Israel does not go ahead with this offensive, despite what the president says.
Back up in Tel Aviv for us. Thank you, Matt. In Haiti tonight, the U.S. State Department is now warning Americans in that country to be ready for possible evacuations, to be ready to get to the U.S. Embassy. Matt Rivers on the ground there showing us what that journey might be like, the situation just outside the U.S. Embassy.
With Nurtec ODT, I can treat a migraine when it strikes and prevent migraine attacks all in one.
Don't take it allergic to Nurtec. Allergic reactions can occur even days after using. Most common side effects were nausea, indigestion, and stomach pain.
Ask about Nurtec ODT.
Tonight, with Haiti spiraling deeper into chaos, the State Department sending a letter to Americans here in Haiti, telling them to be ready for possible helicopter evacuations from the embassy. Please. But today, we saw firsthand just how dangerous even getting to that embassy can be.
That building right there is the U.S. Embassy in Port-au-Prince, and there has been gang fighting across this entire area. But you come with me this way. You see that gas station just down the road there? That's how close the gangs have managed to get. The distance between that there and the embassy, no more than a quarter mile.
This chaos is forcing thousands from their homes. This makeshift shelter here just a few weeks ago was a government building. We walk in and see them, families sleeping on the floor. Marie Lina Leon, her 11-year-old son, Javier, desperate for food.
How difficult has this been for you and for your son?
It's very difficult to feed him, Marie tells me. People here are dying one day.
David, Americans being told they'll be given just 1 day's notice prior to any potential flight out, and that they'll have to make it to the embassy at their own risk. David?
Matt Rivers, Team 84 tonight, Matt Fay. We turn now to London tonight for yet another royal inmates making news. Another photo.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hell.
What's been spotted in that image? Of course, the bigger one.
Tonight, Kensington Palace and the Princess of Wales under fire again. The doctoring family photos. Now this photo, the palace says, was taken by the princess in 2022 under scrutiny. Getty Images suggesting it could be digitally enhanced.
As a narrative that people feel interested and sad about what happened to me.
Getty reviewed images provided by the palace after Kate apologized for manipulating this
I have a dog to revive you.
Speculation about her well-being. Though this footage, obtained by TMZ, appears to show Kate and her husband, Prince William, grocery shopping near their home in Windsor Saturday. Photography experts
Yellow, come here and get this free plate I got.
Clear signs of editing this family portrait of the late queen. Look at the queen's skirt. The pattern does not line up. Same with the couch. The stitching doesn't match. And these blurry outlines of Prince Louis's left ear and chin, suggesting his face could have been lifted from another photo. And then, David, one photo expert told us it's possible that photo is a composite. And now Getty's going back and reviewing all images provided to them by the palace.
Yellow.
David.
Maggie Ruler here.
There you go.
When we come back here, a chilling bank robbery here in the U.S. The 3 suspects, just 11, 12, and 16. Also news tonight about intermittent fasting and your heart. And longtime ESPN anchor Hannah Storm diagnosed with breast cancer. Her family history, telling our Robin Roberts how it was found and prevented. Tonight, the FBI in Houston has arrested 3 bank robbery suspects, just 11, 12, and 16. Authorities say they robbed the Wells Fargo Bank last week while brandishing a weapon. They went to the teller and handing money. One official said, and just robbery suspects. When we come back here tonight, the news on intermittent fasting and your heart. And ESPN's Hannah Storm, breast cancer diagnosis tonight. What she told our Robin Roberts.
Still revive.
Tuning in
Anybody
next
needs
tonight,
it?
new research finding intermittent fasting may pose risks to your heart. A practice where people eat within an 8-hour window or less. Researchers finding it poses a significant risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. The findings set to be presented at an American Heart Association conference. Experts say more study coming on this. Tonight, the lottery jackpot's growing. Mega Millions surging to $893 million now ahead of tonight's drawing. No Powerball winner last night. That jackpot now $687 million tomorrow. Back tonight, longtime ESPN anchor Hannah Storm with our Robin Roberts at the very first. Funny tonight here, longtime ESPN anchor Hannah Storm. We know her from Sports Center. Sitting down with our Robin Roberts, revealing the breast cancer diagnosis and her message with 3 daughters of her own.
The doctor said, I'm so surprised.
That thing's not going anywhere.
But
Mark
you
an
have
extraction point.
ductal carcinoma in situ. You have DCIS, the earliest form of breast cancer. And I was like, DCIS? I've never heard of this in my life. How did that happen? I was shocked because, again, I had mammograms over here. I have no risk factors. I have no breast cancer in my family. I did not have a lump. I did not have pain. I don't have any genetic predisposition to breast cancer. I gotta say, I was shocked. I was scared. And how are you today? I'm good. Really good. Really good. I'm very, very, very lucky because they found it so early. What I had is a lumpectomy. The surgery was successful. I was able to go back to work, go to the Super Bowl. I'm also taking a drug called tamoxifen. I'm taking this for the next 3 years.
And now you've decided to let women know the importance of getting those screenings.
The more that you talk about it, and I think just demystify it, and
Exactly.
it's okay to talk about, it's okay to share, you know, whenever you're ready. And
you have 3 daughters.
And I have 2 daughters, and that makes it even more important, right? Because you want to think about your family. There they are. But, you know, I think about having daughters and the importance of them understanding, advocating for their health, and what you can do. You can find out, and you need to find out. And don't be afraid to have a mammogram. Be afraid not to. Be afraid to what you can find out.
It is wonderful to see you.
You're the best. Make your message, right? I mean, you gotta let you guys you're doing it.
Always doing Hannah. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
I didn't know you could get all this stuff on Uber Eats. I remember that.
Well, you know what they say. In order to remember something, you gotta forget something else. Remember when you used to be a pepper lady?
Wasn't it the Cinnamon Sisters?
That's close.
Jen! Hey!
Okay.
Did someone doodle on my face?
I'm so glad I remembered Uber Eats has office supplies, but I think I forgot something. Yeah.
Tonight, the Supreme Court's bombshell ruling clearing the way for Texas to enforce a controversial immigration law. The decision allowing police to arrest migrants suspected of illegally crossing the border, a crushing blow to the Biden administration, who argued immigration enforcement is a federal issue. The critical words from one justice saying the ruling will sow chaos at the southern border. Also tonight, Trump faces outrage. The former president saying Jewish people who support Democrats hate Israel and their own religion. The remarks drawing sharp condemnation as his campaign press secretary doubles down on these comments. This as voters in 5 states cast their primary ballots. We check in on the state of the presidential race. Jailhouse threat. The Michigan father convicted in a deadly school shooting committed by his son, threatening the prosecutor in the case. What he said on the phone to his sister and what the judge did in response. Bolsonaro indicted. Brazil's police recommending criminal charges against former President Jair Bolsonaro. The embattled far-right leader is accused of forging COVID vaccination data ahead of his 2022 visit to the United States. The mounting legal troubles he's facing. Paralyzed while in custody. Alarming security video shows the moment a man is knocked unconscious after after being driven in the back of a police van where he was shackled but not buckled in. An officer then dragging him out by his feet. The man suing, alleging rough driving left him paralyzed and forced to amputate both of his legs. How police are responding to the troubling accusations. Plus, a church inferno, flames engulfing a historic church in St. Louis, Missouri, and it's not the first time. What we're learning about that blaze. And in their coach's corner, a high school basketball team went into their 7th straight championship down a pivotal team member. Their beloved coach suffering a heart attack and left hospitalized after the semifinal. How their personal loss motivated them to bring home an incredibly big win. Top Story starts right now. Good evening, I'm Ellison Barber in for Tom Yamas. Tonight, the Supreme Court clearing the way for a controversial immigration law to take effect in Texas. The 6-3 ruling from the conservative majority allows local police to arrest and deport migrants who illegally cross the border. The move rejects an appeal from the Biden administration, arguing that the federal government has sole authority on enacting immigration laws, not states. The decision drawing widespread condemnation from groups like the ACLU, who wrote in part, quote, the law's implementation would lead to racial profiling, separate families, and harm Black and brown communities across the state.
Oh, look at this, Out of the money and a fucking flare. I didn't want to use the durable, though it's so worth it.
Oh my god.
I'm dead. Nice. I can throw you. Might be quick.
Oh my god, clutch smokes.
Oh, Miami. Look at me. Good. Yeah, crack one. Crack one.
Oh my god.
Still another team inside. They're fighting on the left here too. They're fighting on the left. Remember, just did this.
Alright, watch out for the air side.
Hey.
I'm giving McLovin the vibe. What? McLovin?
Oh, yeah, stay on this side here. There'll be people inside this building.
You checked it, but.
One guy
I got two down there.
I'm inside the side.
I'm crossing.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna land on
That
you.
guy's
Two
so
outs.
hard.
Oh, they probably are
Okay,
cross.
down the hill. Crack one.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. This game's gonna get messy, bro.
Dude. Would be humans, guys.
You were correct.
Aliens, I don't think we would want that.
You play on the drawer, but keyboard and mouse kill feels so rewarding. Yeah, makes sense. On the P.
And my food just got dropped off. Oh no, this is not there. Approaching. Fuck, man. Dude, I was about to get so high, bro.
Scary, dude.
Dude, I'm getting off, bro. This is bullshit. I'm getting off, dude. This is bullshit.
Alright, that's 4 in a row for me, boys.
You guys know Huskers? You guys ever met him? He nay-nays sometimes. He's really good at nay-nay.
Get it. Alright. Okay, so I'm on a 3-win streak. You're on a 4, right?
Indeed, blah blah.
Nice. Gary, you're on a 3 as well with me?
No.
Okay. Your accountant says no, then get a new one. You think?
Oh. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go nee.
Alright. Show us how much Chipotle is up year to date. Why the fuck is Chipotle at 45% in the last 6 months? Why is it up 73% in the last year? Bro, what the fuck? Did it just... Dude, it just went up like 8% in after hours. What the hell's going on? Oh, it's because their board approved a 50-to-1 stock split. Well, that's fine, dude. Stocks always go up when there's a split. Dawn! Ninwoo! Hello, what's going on, man? Dude, you have been busy killing it lately. How are you doing? Rack, thank you for the 41 months. Appreciate it. Nah, you don't want stock advice from me. I'm not a financial advisor. I just like nice cars. And Bitcoin. Dushwa, thank you for the 18 months. All right, I'm starting an ICO, guys. I'm starting an ICO for the new Jord coin. Anyone wanna get in on my new cryptocurrency, Jord coin? Wait, are you actually interested in getting the car? Is anyone lagging incessantly right now? Yeah, maybe sports car. It was that server, by the way. What are you looking for in it? What are you looking for in the car? Do you want it like a 2-seater, like a 2-door coupe? You want it to have...
You guys keep trying to bring it to the wrong house, dude.
You don't know anything about cars? That's okay. Cars can be very fun. I love the idea of having nice cars if you can afford it, because like you're in cars all the time, you know, driving to the grocery store, driving to work, going out, you know, going to get a coffee. Might as well enjoy the ride while you're doing all that. Like sure, they're depreciated, but oh, it'll be fun. Ferrari and Lambo. Oh, so you got a big budget to work with. Okay, what are we talking here? Porsche GT3s are awesome. Those are amazing, and they also hold their value extremely well. You'll probably have to buy a used one though. It's extremely hard to get a brand new one. Like it's almost impossible to like go to a dealership and order a brand new one because there's like such long wait lists. But you are woozy, so I don't know. You could probably do anything. GT3 RS. The ride of that's going to be a little rougher because that's like a track car. So would you not mind the car like riding kind of rough being a track car, or do you want like a more refined ride? Yeah, the Urus is Lamborghini's SUV. It is an awesome car, but it's an SUV if you don't need one.
Oh, so you're so rich.
What?
Talking about which version of Ferrari you want on your stream, bro?
No, we're talking about what car Min Woo wants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's rich.
He wants a sports car.
I know. Tell him, dude, he lives in Vegas. Tell him if he wants to try driving my car again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
You can tell that. Over 500 horsepower, all-wheel drive.
Wait, it's over 500 now?
Yeah.
He has a 2022 BMW M3. I think. Or is he? Yeah, he has an M3. Yeah, his car's cool. Gary's car is definitely cool. M3s are nice, but I mean, if you have like a way bigger budget than that, you can get way better.
We got the green light. You're going to the war zone.
Man,
Grab your gear and shoot.
I would.
We the people stand against.
Use this time for some
You
target
should look
practice.
into.
Real
This is a
things
car
coming
that
soon.
I really want right now. Not smart of me to get it. What was it? You should look into Google the 2025 Aston Martin Vantage.
Fucking hell yeah, boys.
Big Bob.
Wait,
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, boys. I am on 2% packet loss. You guys are gonna have to carry me.
Wait, I literally backed out because we had that last game. Fuck, my bad.
Wait, does it not show in the pregame lobby?
No, it does if you go to the account and network thing.
Where are we dropping?
I don't know, the pocket.
Oh, I thought we were going to G-Spot.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The pocket?
The pocket. Yeah.
Huskers doesn't know the G-Spot, Bob.
Gary, you've never touched a woman in your life.
Okay, bro, I don't
Shut
know it
the
either.
hell up.
Like, I just know it's funny to make fun of people for. Obviously, I don't fucking know it. Dude, Huskers, you should come to Vegas like next weekend, and we can just gamble a fuck ton.
Be down.
Oh, okay, sick.
I could go there and throw a bunch of money on red, and if it hits, then I get a new car. If it doesn't, then I just have to live without a car for a year. We just have to walk
just sell your
everywhere for an
Corvette.
entire year. Yeah, I'm gonna sell
Sell
it.
your Corvette for cash, and then put all the cash on red.
Holy fuck, that'd be a huge gamble, but imagine if it hits, bro.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Enemies dropping into the AO. Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne at 3.
Christopher Customs, thank you for, thank you for the 30.
There you are. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3.
Alright,
Enemy
you gotta
activity
get
will
locked,
be
'cause I'm
high.
literally
Expect
2v3 this
contact
game.
early
I'm
and
lagging
often.
so bad.
Yeah, we're good. We'll lock in. You guys want to get cyber for this post up?
Let's get this done.
I'm gonna play like a little
Resurgence.
like towards the end of
Stay
the game.
alive to keep your squad in the fight.
If we get locked, or if we get posted up like 3rd or 4th zone.
Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in.
Where we going, boys?
Stay here until I'm fucking done eating.
Why are you watching 6 ads? Because you're not static.
Yeah, we can take dual LTVs. We don't have to dual LTVs. There's actually a cash shop here. I'm gonna get this. You cool if I get this cash shop first? Oh, someone just opened it. Fuck that guy.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
Oh my god. Alright, someone gifted Minwoo sub. Stanimal 69er. Thank you for the gift to the Minwoo.
After the video was pissed, so I just ran to the store real quick. Fucking.
Alright, thank you,
After the
Stan.
tornado was pissed,
Now you won't get ads for.
I was like,
Now you won't get any ads for 30 days.
Sorry, Gary.
did a nice workout.
There's a cash on blue. I might loot this real quick. You know about
Wait,
this cash
blue.
spot?
Wait, what? No?
You know there's a cash right there? It's right behind the
Oh
couch.
my god. I did not know about that one.
Did you know the one at the fountain right there?
Yeah.
Right here. I'm gonna throw mini blocks down.
We gotta kill it. Oh, never mind. I got one. I'm in. Wait, what do you mean? How do I sub? You subbed for 3 months, or you were subbed for 2 months before that. Did you just get gifted both times? I guess you must have. Okay. You see, you just got gifted from people. Love watching you smash balls mid-loop. I as well. 2 in addition. Love watching
I'm
you.
moving building might get kicked.
You smash balls.
I don't think you can get kicked in the game.
You can.
Hostile Guardian have been deployed.
Really?
It's happened to Rally.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Advantage oil change costs $3,500, and it's 1.5 gallons of
Gas is inbound.
10W40 in a filter. Bro, I would literally just do it myself at that point. What?
There's a most wanted on you, Gary. Just a heads up.
I'm pretty sure
We're gonna
they're.
kill this most wanted.
Yeah, I tried to do it.
Dude, the table!
One supply box down. 2 remain. Alright, your squad's in the safe zone.
I shot him a few times, Bob. Didn't hit him.
Make sure you always get the extended warranty and oil change coverages. What? No, you never get the extended warranty. It's usually a scam. Unless it's a car that's like extremely prone to Ow. Ow. Ow, I think I just pulled a hair out of my nose. I guarantee you they have some proprietary service reset crap. That's why you pay 35.
2 supply boxes secured. 1 remaining.
One hand on the controller and fucking another hand holding my food.
Contract complete. All supply boxes
Nah,
secured.
bro, dude, there has to be.
Knock you out and do some experiments in this little.
There has to be a way to change your own oil, or like have like a third-party auto shop change the oil on Advantage. There's no way you're forced to spend $3,500 to get the oil changed at the aftermarket dealership.
I'm holding my food in one hand and fucking playing with it.
There's another cache here too, Husk, if you want. Or I'll.
Okay.
If you didn't know about. You know this spot?
Where?
This
Yeah.
cache up here?
Yeah, I believe
It's
so.
already here.
Didn't light it on.
Gary's triple threat.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Cancel my last. Bro, where the fuck? I don't even see this now.
Requesting recon.
That's fucking corner building across the river. Someone's in Gary's building as well.
Your squad mate is in the gulag. If they survive,
You're not feeling
Requesting close air.
Advantage?
Target marked.
Ferraris look meaner.
this is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound.
I mean, a Ferrari is an amazing choice too.
Shot missed. No joy. Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
If I could pick,
You guys
if I
are
could,
both full dead again?
yeah.
We're on game 5.
If I could pick like any like supercar, it would definitely be a Ferrari. So. That'd be a great idea. Usually you have to like know somebody to like I think get a new Ferrari because like Ferrari the manufacturer is like very picky on who they let like buy their cars, but I mean I'm sure you could walk in and get one if you just told them who you were. You got a ghoulie token, we're vibing.
Good vibrations, Huskers. Dude, Huskers, you have so.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque.
Pesky little rabbit.
And Chevy Silverado HD with 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $5,000 total value on Silverado LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing in all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Here at
Papa
John's, we know our stuff.
So try our Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza. Made with our iconic garlic sauce flavor. Mixed with cheese and hand stuffed into that Papa John's original dough. No one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Cried in the live ping.
Move in here. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Only 25 remain.
I gotta look at like the new Ferraris.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been
I don't know if
reduced.
he's going to Houston.
I don't even know what all it is.
Yeah, he's doing a rehearsal for
Yeah, he probably. I mean, I know we were starting next week, right?
Take your fire! You're getting another chance. Make it count.
He should definitely come out when he's in Vegas. Maybe Hollis could come out too.
I need a buyback.
I thought you have a gulag, bro.
Oh yeah, I did.
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Alright. Anyway, look up the Ferrari 488 GTD.
Here.
If you like that. That'd be a good one.
Gas is closing in. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Get to the safe zone. Fire sales over. Smoke grenade. Adjusting prices.
Bob.
Movement here.
Bob.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Someone said that me and go on Twitch and pre-show drop a nuke on the big
Wait,
screen
these start at
in front of everyone
5:30?
before every show.
I knew he's not gonna
drop a nuke.
$600,000.
Yeah, we'll
Sorry.
drop, like that'll be on the pre-show. We'll be carrying Bob.
Feeling weak.
Pre-show. And then hospitals will be setting up.
Resurgence has closed. No more
Yeah,
second
okay,
chances.
that'll try out a good price range, right?
Yeah, maybe you're asking.
Supply crates are restocked.
right now?
Advise you load up now.
Yeah, Bob. So come on, team song? Oh, wait,
Okay. Steve.
Alright, food's done. I'm gonna go buy a loadout.
You're back on station. Go get after it.
1 to 2. Are you being serious right now? I can't tell if you're being
He's
serious.
actually in
If that's your budget, then you can get literally anything you want.
We're getting lighted on.
You've got gas moving in. Advise you head to the safe zone. Ground cover.
That is true. He did have a big 2023 and his 2024 card. That is facts.
Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Requesting recon flyover. Requesting recon flyover.
5 squads still operational in the AO.
Get him with the grass. For the 6 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
Have left.
Only 10 left.
We can post up on this building.
4 remaining. Stay sharp.
Yeah.
Boy, only 5 remain. You were close. The enemy took down one, but we'll get him back.
Ew, dude. Playing Unrational sounds so weird.
Nice to meet you.
Oh wow.
Oh, actually, this is a big question. How often would he be driving it? Like, if you had to guess how many miles per year you'd be putting on it, what do you think?
Fuck that up. Got a fire too.
That all day, baby.
Okay, what is it, like maybe 3,000 miles a year?
Wait, can we just go, boys? Can we go post up?
Damn. I got 1 time.
Yeah, okay. Kilometers. Wait, do they use kilometers in Australia?
We play Stronghold building. There's only one way in. Or 2 ways, I guess.
Dude, why is everywhere in the freaking world, or why is the U.S. the only country in the entire world that doesn't use the freaking metric system, bro?
You can just jump on from the hill.
That's fine.
I'm down to
But all the windows are like blocked off and shit.
Yeah, the GT3 is really hard to get in Minwoo, but
So truckers are refusing to take loads to or from New York City because of the whole situation with Donald Trump and the court case that he just got hit on. And personally, I'm not a Trump guy, I hate Biden, but this is exactly the type of protest, which is how we speak our power in modern day America right now. Like, this might not be my cause, but I 100% support and stand by my fellow Americans making their voices heard however they can. I mean, regardless of where you stand, you have to admit that this is a much more productive form of protest than going and burning down your own goddamn neighborhoods. Somehow, just speaking on this objectively, I already know there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that are gonna go get mad in my comments, so go ahead, let me know what you think.
You count to 21, it looks like you're—
Hold up, I ain't with that. Devil try to get his